Hey everybody, Aaron here with a fresh new video, and today I'm excited to be talking to you about my top 5 DJ record pools. Now, before I totally get into the video, I just want to make sure that everybody knows, and it's perfectly clear, that I am by no means paid by any of these companies to review their products.
Hey, your checks from Damnnnn, Bose, and Amazon are here.
Just set them on the desk. I probably see this question asked almost every day on DJ Facebook groups, or I get asked all the time, hey, where do you get your music from? Music is just as important as your gear, your controller, your personality, your MC skills. Without music, you're not a DJ. There are lots of options out there. So what I want to do today is tell you my top 5 DJ music pool options with a bonus at the end. Let's start with an option that isn't on my list, but it's something that you can do, and that is just downloading music from digital sites like Apple Music or Amazon. You will definitely get access to any song you want. They have it all. The only problem is you're gonna get the full-blown edit of that song. When I first started DJing, I played the whole song. That was because the company that hired me trained me to do that. They said, Aaron, play the whole song. You're gonna piss people off if you jump out of Love Shack too early. I hate playing that song, by the way. The Love Shack. But what I noticed on my dance floor is that when you play the song, especially at the beginning, some of them have really long intros. Oh, Thriller. Anybody that plays Thriller from beginning to end, what are you doing? Playing a song from beginning to end can really make or break your dance floor. And I noticed that as I was playing a song, people would get super hyped and excited about it when they first hear it. And then by the time you get to the second chorus, you start seeing dancing turning into swaying, turning into talking, turning into empty dance floor. But there is a major advantage to using a DJ music pool. Number one, it's gonna be cheaper. The other advantage of using a DJ music pool are the DJ edits. They are specifically put together by other DJs or artists that will give you the tools to be able to DJ better. You'll get short edits, you'll get intros and outros so that you can beat match. I just have one other quick advice. If you are out there and you're only downloading your songs off of YouTube, this needs to happen to you.
Yeah. Which one of y'all kicked me?
So I'm gonna get right to the pools, and if you stick around to the end, I'll give you a bonus option. First up, we got BPM Supreme. This was the first DJ pool that I signed up for. At the beginning, it had everything I needed, especially looking for new songs. But this, I think, is one of those sites that cycles through music. So they kind of do like a dump or a purge. They get rid of music after a while. I knew that because I went back to go find some songs that I wanted, and they were just gone. I had already downloaded them, but they were gone. BPM Supreme is gonna be great for new tracks, and if you're looking for those DJ edits that I talked about earlier, this has all of them. Lots of new stuff. This is an unlimited download service. You can put all your songs in a crate that you want, download them all at once. Let's take a look at pricing here. When you first start off, they'll do a $9.99 kind of deal, and then if you want to keep it, then it's 20 bucks after that. They got an app as well. BPM Supreme does have an app. I will say when it comes to music and their backlog, not a lot of backlog music. So most of what you're gonna get with BPM Supreme are the new tracks, the hot tracks, stuff that just came out. But if you're looking for stuff that's older, you're not gonna get it here. All right, number 2 is HeavyHits. This one's pretty new. I think it came out a year or 2 ago. I could be wrong, but that's when I heard of it. And I will say this, I should have mentioned this about BPM Supreme. BPM Supreme has like a really good user interface. Like their website looks tight, it's fresh, it's clean, it's really easy to kind of navigate. Same thing I would say here with HeavyHits. HeavyHits looks great too. I tried these guys out when they first came out, had a pretty decent backlog, new stuff. They do have an app as well. Let's get to pricing. To start off, if you just sign up, they'll do it for $8 for the first month, and then after that is $30 a month for their service. So if you want to sign up for HeavyHits, it's gonna cost you 30 bucks. Number 3 is Barbangerz. Yeah, this was the one that I switched to right after I used BPM Supreme because I had heard they had a good backlog, and that is true. They got a lot of songs from the decades, and I was pretty happy with this service. They have lots of songs. The UI is kind of like, it's terrible. It doesn't look good at all. It kind of reminds me like of a Craigslist website or something. I could get short edits, DJ mixes, that kind of stuff. Downloads pretty simple, unlimited downloads. I do remember that searching was tough because if you would look for something sometimes it just wouldn't pick up what you were talking about. And you'd have to scroll and scroll and scroll. Pricing though is the most expensive. This one is 35 bucks a month. Overall, I would say this is a very basic service. You're gonna find the songs you want. It's not as user-friendly as some of the other sites, and it is more expensive. Number 4 is Direct Music Service. And Direct Music Service is the record pool that I use. And the reason why I switched over to DMS is because mostly it's their backlog. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you more of a detailed run of DMS because I actually have an account. I can show you things. So if we go over here, you're gonna see right away that they do have your music and I got a shitload of downloads. This one runs it where you get 40 downloads a month. And then after that, you know, if you use them all up, which I did as soon as I signed up, I did use up my downloads every month. They do roll over, as you can see, as I have 684 songs available to me. You can do a custom search, kind of pick what you're looking for. Right here, guys, this is the reason why I have DMS. It is the access they have to decades. And, you know, when you click on 70s, you're going to have access to lots and lots of songs. Not just songs, but you're going to get the short edits, which I was talking about earlier. Go up here to 90s. You're going to get all the songs you want here. And you scroll down. You know what I don't know? And somebody needs to tell me. I don't know what these tags are, like the color tags. I thought it used to mean like dirty. Oh, let's get some Matchbox 20, some real world. Then you have things split up into your genres as well, but I'm going to show you what sets DMS apart, I think, from everybody else, and that is right here, the DJ tools. This is just such a killer feature because you got access to short edits, quick hitters, hype edits. I have a YMCA hype edit that just kicks off like right to the chorus. Transitions, which are great, so if you need something that'll give you BPM bumps, you've got songs here that'll do it. So we got House of Pain, we got Jump Around that goes from 126 to 107 back up to 126. That's kind of cool. You got redrums. I like redrums, especially for older songs. It just makes mixing a lot easier when you've got a steady beat. Plus, some of the older songs, the drummers didn't drum to metronomes. They just all sat in a studio and just jammed. And so you'll notice some of your older songs, it's harder to mix to because, you know, it might say 120 BPM, but you could try to mix that with another 120 BPM, a newer song, and you're like, what's going on? They're totally off. And that's because they weren't really metronomed. A redrum will get a song to make sure that it stays on that actual BPM, and then it makes it easier to mix with your songs here. Samples, this is cool. We've got some samples down here, some acapella drops. What's this? Damn Daniel. Oh man, that shit's old. So you got that kind of shit's on here too. Playlists are all right. I mean, they have these updated every now and then. So if we go, you can look around here, pop bangers, and well, let's check these out over here. So if we go over here, all right, so this is pretty up to date. We got Peaches, Beautiful Mistakes, Leave the Door Open. God damn, I love that song. Oh man, can I play some of it?
What you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that.
Oh man, I can't wait to play that song. That's enough of DMS. I think I probably sold that enough. I'm not trying to like push you either way, but if you're a mobile DJ, I feel like DMS is the way to go. Last but not least, let's talk about promo only. Promo only is the one that I'll hear the most DJs talk about. I think this is the one that's the most legit out of all the record pools. It is a little bit more expensive. You can do an audio, you can do a video. These guys do things a little bit differently. They kind of split things up into categories. So you kind of pick what you want. You want top 40, you know, that's 12 bucks a month. You want country, that's 12. Urban, rock, contemporary. So you can pick whichever kind of genres you want, and you kind of, you know, pick that a la carte. They also have these like packages. So their most popular would be the silver. If you want to scroll down here and you want to go, let's pick their most expensive, which is full platinum. I think this basically probably gives you all of them. Yeah, you get everything here. Oh, and you get video too. There is one last one I want to take a look at, and that is Beatsource. This is the streaming service that I use. I'm logged in here. I have access to this because I do want to be able to pull up streaming songs in case I'm at a gig and an emergency pops up and I don't have it on hand. Plus, they integrate perfectly with the Prime series, and I know they're starting to do this now with Serato. Have you guys seen this? Beatsource now has like an online controller. I know I thought I saw Nick talk about this pretty briefly, but this is really interesting. It works for Chrome. It doesn't work for Safari, so you have to have it on Chrome. But, oh, God, this song's a banger, too. Have you guys heard Up? I really like this song. All right, so you pick a song, you load it into the deck. Here we go. It analyzes it. Boom. Here we go. We got BPM up here. I'm guessing these could be, like, cue points I could set. Now, it doesn't look like a DJ edit, so if I push play, it's probably not gonna give me intro, outro. Wow, played it right away. I just set a cue point there, I believe. Yeah, I did. So boom, you can pull up this playlist, and then I can load that into deck 2. Look at that. This is kind of cool, guys. Yeah, I might do a whole video just based on this, so I'm not gonna give too much of this away. There are definitely other streaming services out there. There's Tidal, there's Beatport, SoundCloud, all those other stuff. So, you know, find the one that you feel has the songs you want. But man, I kind of jumped over to Beatsource because it seemed like they were kind of staying ahead of the game. And that app right there, that is definitely kind of staying ahead of the game. That is really, really interesting. I wonder if it would work on the iPad if you had Chrome downloaded on it. Maybe I'll just do a whole video on this because this is pretty dope. One thing I will add, I'm not going to get into the legality of whether or not this is right or wrong. That's up to you. Use your own moral compass. Pick what feels good for you. If you can sleep good at night, then pick the DJ pool that works for you. Me, I sleep great. I don't give a fuck. Hey, that's it. Leave in the comment section what DJ music pool you use. Anything maybe I missed or left out, let me know. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this and you like me, then you know what to do and just do that shit.